Good morning again, gang. It's the day before Christmas, which means, at least for me, it's time to start doing some of my Christmas cooking. And a lot of you guys have asked about Christmas cookies. And everybody makes the traditional chocolate chip or peanut butter, the little sugar cookies with frosting that the kids love to do, everything like that. But many of you guys have asked for Mrs. P's Christmas cookies, and she really doesn't have any because it's not like a Christmas. Christmas is a religious holiday, not a commercial holiday in Russia. Okay, their gift giving is done on New Year's, and so it's kind of a little different than what we do. But so I wanted to show you my tradition, my family's tradition, if you will, and that's making koláčky, which is Czech cookies. Okay. And to give you just a little language lesson, koláč is the big cookie, like a pie. Koláčka is a little one, and koláčky is the plural of koláčka. Okay, so there you go. So there's your lesson in Czech for the day. But these are actually pretty simple to make. So I will show you here, if I can work this around. The ingredients to make the cookies are pretty simple. So we need, I'm going to make a double batch here. So what I need are 2.5 cups of flour, 2 sticks of butter, softened, and then I will need 6 ounces of cream cheese. That will be to make the cookies. I'll show you that first. Then to make the filling, you can do whatever you want to do, jellies-wise. Traditional Czech koláčky are either strawberry, cream cheese, apricot, or poppy seed. But you can use any jellies you want, okay? So I'm going to make some with strawberry preserves. I'm going to make some with some guava jelly. I've never done this before, but one of you all from Hawaii sent us some guava jelly. And so I'm going to make guava jelly koláčky. And then I am going to make the traditional poppy seed filling, which for that I need obviously poppy seeds. Okay, I need a little bit of honey. Unfortunately, I have some honey left over from Mountaintop Preppers aviary, aviary. Apiary is birds, I think. Okay, and then I need about 1/3 cup of milk. So let's go back over yonder, and I will show you what I do to make these cookies. Okay, so pretty simple. I'm going to take my 2 sticks of butter, and I'm going to take 6 ounces. I believe this is 8. So I need to take most of this. Let me get it open here. And of course, it didn't want to seam out right. Par for the course. Yes, I actually have some cream cheese, guys, believe it or not. So this was what was so important about finding cream cheese, is so I could make these. And of course, this thing's not going to open. Come on. Well, then we cheat. Worst comes to worst, tear through the foil, right? Okay. There we go. Now we got it. So we're going to put this over on the plate over here so I can spread it out as best as possible, get what I need. And you can tell that's good and softened. So there's about 1 ounce left in there. We'll take that chunk out, and the rest of it all goes in here. Okay, so pretty simple stuff. Me, I like to use a potato masher. Just works easier with the softened butter to get started. And kind of mix all my butter and sour cream together. So let me do that. I'll finish that part, and then I'll come back and show you what I got next. Okay, so now I've got my softened butter and my cream cheese mixed up. And what I want to do here is I've got this 2.5 cups of flour. Like I said, I'm making a double recipe. And I want to slowly add it in. And I want to, whoops, I don't want to fork. And then I want to kind of mix it into my butter mixture. And basically what I'm doing is making the dough here. So, you can see what I got going on. It's just you're making cookie dough. So however you want to do it, get your hands in there, get nice and filthy, go for it. But the key here is to make sure you add the flour slowly. Don't put it in all at once, otherwise you're going to get lumps, and you don't want your lumps. So let me get the rest of the dough done, and I'll be back in a second again. Okay, and after kneading everything all together, this is what I get. I find it easier to take it in pieces and knead it together into, baseball size, tennis ball size balls, or whatever it is. I can mix everything together real quick. So there's my dough. We'll get back to this in a second. So I'm just going to put this off to the side. Move into the next part. I mean, this is real difficult, guys. The jellies, I don't have to do anything with. They're jellies. So for the poppy seed stuff, real simple. Again, let me open this up. I'm going to take 4 ounces of poppy seeds. Okay. And no, in case anybody cares, you're not going to test positive for heroin with this. Take 3 ounces of milk. If I can get this open. There we go. And you know what? It's going to be slow. All right. Well, tell you what. I'm going to put this honey in. Let me go warm it up in the microwave real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so this will make it a hell of a lot easier. And I can just take my honey. There you go. And wow, what do you know? It pours now. There's maybe a quarter of a cup or something thereabouts. Y'all know me and my cooking. It's not perfect. I'm not measuring like Rachel Ray or anything like that. So then I'm just going to mix all this together until I get a good paste out of it. And so there you go. So you see what I've got, so I'm going to take it out. Now, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to strain this through some cheesecloth to get the moisture out. But I'm going to let it soak, let that poppy seed soak up that milk real quick. If it doesn't soak it all out, then I can strain it out of cheesecloth. Not a big deal. All right, so we'll put that to the side for the time being. And we're going to move on to back to making cookies. Like I said, this is fast, guys. Greased cookie sheet. Get a little bit of oil on there. And good oil up so we're not sticking. All right, so I'm good to go there. Now, there's a lot of places that you'll see that they make they roll them out, make the little squares, and then fold over the sides, everything. That was never how my family did it, okay? We took a little piece of dough, knead it up a little bit more again, okay? Make a ball that's, maybe a little bit smaller than a golf ball, so you can see it. Push it down, keep your sides together, and make a little saucer out of it. Okay, so if you see what I've got there. Then, literally all it is, we'll do the guava one first here. A little scoop of jelly. Put the jelly in. So let me do a whole bunch of these, and I'll show you where's next. All right, so this is what I get after doing all this. So I got 21 cookies out of the dough I made there. So obviously I will go make some more, but only so many I'm going to make because there's only the two of us. But I decided to make 7 of each, so I got 7 guava, 7 poppy seed, and 7 strawberry. So the next thing is throw them in a 350 oven for somewhere between 15 and 18 minutes, something like that. You want them to get just slightly golden brown. The jellies will melt a little bit. The poppy seeds will not. Okay, so one of the big keys is obviously to make sure that you keep the jelly in the little divots that you make in there as best you can so it doesn't ooze all over the place. But let me go cook these up, and then I will show you what we do afterwards, because we ain't done yet. And there you go, 1 plate of Koláčky. Now, I did screw up one thing, didn't realize it. After you get them out of the oven and let them cool, dust them with powdered sugar, and they'll look a whole lot prettier. My problem is, I don't have any powdered sugar in the house. Go figure. Not that powdered sugar would be a prep, but such is so. But yes. Merry Christmas. Pinball out.